Welcome back to story time with AJ. I hope you enjoy our Christmas series. Hopefully, a book a day. Welcome back to Story Time with AJ. Hey guys, welcome back to Story Time with AJ. So today we are going to be reading part 2 of How the Grinch Stole Christmas. And if you haven't seen part 1 yet, go back and check it out if you want before you watch the rest of this video. Because if you don't, it probably won't make sense. But anyways, when we last left off, it said, then he got an idea, an awful idea. The Grinch got a wonderful, awful idea. So, in this part, we are going to figure out what his idea was. So, let's figure it out. I know just what to do, the Grinch laughed in his throat. He made a quick Santa Claus hat and coat, and chuckled and chuckled. What a great Grinchy trick! With this coat and this hat, I look like Saint Nick. All I need is a reindeer. The Grinch looked around, but since reindeer are scarce, which is get scared easily, there was none to be found. Did that stop old Grinch? No, the Grinch simply said, if I can't find a reindeer, I'll make one instead. So he called his dog Max. Then he took some red thread and tied a big horn on top of his head. So he's making his dog be his reindeer. Then he loaded some bags and some old empty sacks on a ramshackle sled, and he hitched up old Max. Then the Grinch said, "Giddy up," and the sleigh started down toward the homes where the Who's lay a snooze in their town. All the windows were dark. Quiet snow filled the air. All the Who's were all dreaming sweet dreams without care. When he came to the first little house on the square, this is stop number 1, the old Grinchy Claus hissed, and he climbed to the roof, empty bags in his fist. I don't know if you can see it. There. Okay. Then he slid down the chimney, a rather tight pinch, but if Santa Claus could do it, then so could the Grinch. He got stuck only once, for a moment or two. Then he stuck his head out of the fireplace flue. Then he stuck his head out. Then he stuck his head out of the fireplace flue. I was about to read again, but never mind. Where the little Who stockings all hung in a row. These stockings, he grinned, are the first thing to go. And there are all the little Who's. Then he slithered and slunk with a smile most unpleasant around the whole room and took every present. Pop guns and bicycles, roller skates, drums, checkerboards, tricycles, popcorn, and plums. And he stuffed them in bags. Then the Grinch very nimbly stuffed all the bags one by one up the chimney. Look at all the bags of stuff that he's stealing. And he looks so happy because he's stealing Christmas. Because he doesn't like Christmas for whatever reason. Oh my gosh, what's happening? Then he slunk to the ice box, which if you don't know, in those days, that's what they call the refrigerator. Because they didn't have all the technology we have now. He took the Who's feast. He took the Who pudding. He took the roast beast. I don't know if you noticed in the other one, but I said beef. Roast beef instead of roast beast. Because that's what I'm used to calling it. Anyways, that's fine. He cleaned out that ice box as quick as a flash. Why, the Grinch even took their last can of Who hash. Then he stuffed all the food up the chimney with glee. And now, grinned the Grinch, I will stuff up the Christmas tree. Uh-oh, I think the Grinch is in trouble. And the Grinch grabbed the tree and he started to shove when he heard a small sound like a coo of a dove. He turned around fast and saw a small Who, little Cindy Lou who was not more than 2. The Grinch had been caught by this tiny Who daughter who got out of bed for a cup of cold water. She stared at the Grinch and said, Santa Claus, why are you taking our Christmas tree? Why? I don't know. Like, do you see little Cindy Lou Who there? Do you see the expression on the Grinch's face? But you know that the old Grinch was so smart and so slick. He thought up a lie and he thought it up quick. Why, my sweet little tot, the fake Santa Claus lied. There's a light on this tree that won't light on one side. So I'm taking it home to my workshop. My dear, I'll fix it up there, then I'll bring it back here. His fib fooled the child. Then he patted her head and he got her a drink and sent her to bed. And when Cindy Lou Who went to bed with her cup, he went to the chimney and stuffed the tree up. Then the last thing he took was the log for their fire. Then he went up the chimney himself, the old liar. On their walls he left nothing but hooks and some wire. And the one speck of food that he left in the house was a crumb that was even too small for a mouse. That's the crumb right there. And that's him taking the log. Then he did the same thing to the other houses, leaving crumbs much too small for the other mouses. Alright, that is where I'm going to stop. I hope you enjoyed part 2 of How the Grinch Stole Christmas. So next, in part 3, we will learn if he feels bad about stealing Christmas and gives the Who's back all their presents and stuff, or if he doesn't feel bad and he feels good that he got rid of Christmas this year. At least this year. I'm not sure. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you watch part 3. And yeah, bye. I hope you enjoyed